Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to Action, your personal guide to action for better life. Our today's discussion is about the recently released World Happiness Index report by the United Nations Sustainable Development Solutions Network, where India has featured almost at the bottom at 139th position out of 149 listed countries, behind China, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. So let's first see what are the parameters that this report applies to measure the happiness of the residents of a particular country. This report takes into account per capita income, life expectancy, and the opinion regarding the social support they enjoy in their own country and the freedom to make their own life choices, and of course how corrupt they see their society to be. So let's discuss why is India unhappy according to this report. So let's begin with this quote from William James, that action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. This year's report is based on the effect of COVID-19 on the lives of people and the response of the governments to tackle the crisis. And friends, Finland has once again topped the list for the fourth consecutive year with a score of 8 out of 10. So let's solve the puzzle as to why is India unhappy according to this report despite making rapid improvement in GDP per capita, literacy rate, food production, and life expectancy. And the number one reason is our flawed education system. You see, our primary school children are burdened with huge syllabus, a lot of homework, and their physical activity is grossly neglected. And the other fundamental reason why the people of India are unhappy is that they are not given the choice to choose their career. And the students are mostly forced to take up the courses of the choice of their parents, resulting in the depression, anxiety, and even the extreme steps of suicide. And according to National Crime Records Bureau, every hour a student commits suicide in our country due to study-related stress. And friends, casteism is another big factor that makes India unhappy. And you see, in the recent times, there has been increase in the atrocities on the low-caste people. There is increase in the mob lynching cases and atrocities on the women and children. And the positive reason why India is feeling unhappy, according to this report, is that the Indian people are relatively free to express and better educated, so they expect their government to provide them better service, and which may not be the case in Bangladesh, Pakistan, and China, where the freedom to speech and expression is greatly curbed by the government. And as a result, people have resigned to their situations and are content, which is not the case with the people of India. Let's have a quick look what makes Finland the happiest country in the world. And the number one reason is that they enjoy the extensive welfare benefits in their country, including unemployment compensation, sickness allowance, and the universal healthcare system. And the lowest levels of corruption makes Finland the happiest country in the world, while as in South Asian countries, we fare at the top of every corruption perception index. And a staggering 85% of the Finland people trust their police force, while as in India, only 25% of people trust their police force, which is also a reason that makes India unhappy. And the must know reason as to why the people of Finland are the happiest in the world is that they enjoy the flat working model, where there are few or zero hierarchical levels between the staff and the management, resulting in the increased cohesion between the workers, less delay in the work, and of course the increased productivity. And in South Asian countries, including India, there is huge red tapeism in the government offices, resulting in the delay of work, and as a result, people feel frustrated and unhappy. And finally, what makes Finland the happiest country in the world is that they believe in the Sisu philosophy, which means stoic perseverance, which is greatly embedded in their culture. And Finland has applied this philosophy of Sisu in many ways, resulting in the end of homelessness in the country through the Housing First campaign. And lastly, let's talk about the war-torn Afghanistan, which has featured at the bottom of this list, and no prizes for guessing why. And the lesson learned is that war is no solution to any problem in the world and that independent reports never lie. And with this, let's wrap up today's discussion. And friends, if you like the contents of this video, please share it with your friends and hit the subscribe button below to see me again very soon.